What's up, fucking idiots?
What's going on, guys?
Welcome back to the podcast. It's a good one. It's a good one this week.
Yeah, it's a, as the kids say, a banger.
A banger. We've been putting out banger after banger after banger.
Those are you say banger kind of weird, but now I'm trying to say it weird.
Banger?
You're literally hitting the G.
Aren't you supposed to?
I always say banger.
Like a hanger? You like hang your stuff on a hanger?
Yeah, but you're saying banger. Anyway, this episode's fun.
It's brought to you by the word banger. Now the word doesn't even sound like a real word anymore.
No, yeah, it doesn't. No, this episode is brought to you by our commitment to you, because you're obviously committed to us, and that feels good.
Of course, and we love that. So stick around for a good one, and we'll see you on the other side.
Hit us up on Instagram at Two Fucking Idiots.
Two Fucking Idiots. TikTok, Two Fucking Idiots.
Yeah, send us an email, twofuckingidiotspod. If you want to hear, twofuckingidiotspod@gmail.com.
Thank you.
If you guys want to hear a specific, topic, maybe our thoughts on something, you got an idea, suggestion, you want us to be a better pod for you, let us know. Or don't.
And here, I'll make you a deal. If you send this email in the next 2 to 3 days.
Oh fuck.
We'll say 3-day deadline, 72 hours after the podcast is released. We'll talk about any topic, literally anything.
Anything.
Yeah,
I really hope we're not signing up for cancellation here, because
I'm not. We don't have to. We don't have to agree with every topic. We could be like, the pay gap horrible, or it's fake. You will find out how we feel about it if someone sends it.
Exactly. So. Let's
anyway,
have fun, guys. So thanks for showing up.
Let's party. We appreciate
enjoy the episode. It's a banger.
We'll see you there.
Awesome.
Happy or sad, it's story time with Two Fucking Idiots.
Oh, I have to say something funny?
You don't have to say something funny, but I always say something funny, so it's kind of like a good thing to pass the torch every once in a while. Like it's like the burden
and give me a chance to be like, so what? I duct tape my balls to the side of my leg. That's weird. I don't
on purpose.
Huh?
Did you do it on purpose?
Well, it wasn't just one ball, Jordan. It was both of them. Okay.
So that was an effort. You had to put in. Yeah. How did
the thing is,
how did that come about?
Well, you can't just rip it the normal way. You also have to rip it in half long way, because it's like, really, when you're talking about duct tape on your testicles, the smaller surface area encountered, the better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a very interesting skin type also. Like, it's made out of, like, elbow meat.
Yeah. The weenus.
Yeah, your weenus.
You just got, like, a weenus balloon with a couple testes in them. That's it.
A weenus balloon sounds like a cool band. Let's be honest.
It sure does.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back to the podcast.
My name is Jordan.
I'm Robbie.
And
we are
the
Two Fucking Idiots.
That's us.
Did you forget the name of the You don't even care about me enough to remember the name of the podcast?
No, I remember it because we are literally Two Fucking Idiots. Like,
yeah, there's no question there.
We literally forgot to mention that it was the 4th of July one time until 35 seconds left in the last podcast.
All the way at the end, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, sometimes the cookie doesn't crumble, but with us, it's always crumbling.
Crumbling through my fingers onto the ground. I don't even get to enjoy it.
Yeah. Welcome to the podcast. Episode.
Welcome back, everybody.
33.
Wow, this is a big one. Because
as Pat Foley would call it, turdy tree. That's what he would say.
Turdy tree?
Yeah.
My dad used to make some joke about ask an old Irish lady. That's how my dad sounded. Ask an old Irish lady how to say 333. And so, and they'd be like, 333. Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't.
Yeah, he would always say it like, if it was like 3-3 in the third period with like 3 minutes and 33, he'd be like, tree with the turd. It was just all. It was like the most dad jokey thing, but every time it fell on that kind of thing, I was like, he's gonna say it.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Episode 33. We got a lot of people to choose from here.
We
could go with
a white guy
named Larry
Bird,
Lawrence Bird. I'm a fan.
Poultry.
There's a black guy. I mean, you said white guy,
Whoa,
so I'm just gonna put it out there.
Why is it got to be about race, man?
Scotty
Pippen?
Yeah, the Scotty Pippen episode, or we could just continue with the theme that we have going, where it's episode
Lakers.
33, the
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar episode.
Yeah, because I'm gonna have to spell that right. Shit.
And he was good luck. He was a Milwaukee Buck, and they're in the finals. So
I can't vouch for that. I think he was in a couple of movies. I've seen him in a commercial or two.
But you don't think he was a Buck?
No one knows that for sure. He was only a Laker.
I know a guy who knows Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so I think I would know, even though that topic never came up, and I only met this guy like 3 times in my life, but still.
Yeah. He had the hook shot. Me, you, we all try a hook shot, and not great at it. But also, I'm not 7.5 feet tall.
And I'm not really good at basketball, so it's like
that's the other thing. That hook shot is bullshit, by the way. When he came out with I don't know if he was the one who originated it. He was just the one who fucking dominated with it. But when he started doing that, where guys just like, what the fuck? Everybody else shoots like two hand in front of their face, like, and he's just like, I'm gonna put it as far as possible away from you.
No one stood a chance.
Yeah, it's some BS. Plus, they probably had like deflated balls back then, and like the rims were probably bigger. And yeah, anyway, episode 33, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar episode. Welcome. Thank you guys for listening. Send us an email, twofuckingidiots@gmail.com.
At gmail.com. Don't forget the .com, Jordan. It's very important.
I never say .com because it's not 1997 anymore.
Well, and you wonder why we're not getting emails. People are like, Gmail, and then that's it.
Are you still the one that's like www.askjeeves.com?
No, I'm http:///www. Okay.
Yeah, that's a mouthful. I'm gonna be honest.
That's not what she said. Speaking of a mouthful, guess how many subscribers we have on YouTube right now?
And I really hope this holds on for a couple of days, because we have 69
baby
subscribers. We had 68.
Dinner for 2.
Now we have 69. Will we get to 70? No one knows. Is it exciting?
I hope
yes.
not.
Could it happen?
Yeah.
Probably. Am I bringing this bit back yet? Yes. Yes, I am. It's my favorite. It's my favorite thing to do, because it can go on forever.
Stuck in an endless. I didn't think you were gonna stop. I thought you were stuck in an endless. Am I gonna
stop? No. Should I? Maybe. Is Robbie enjoying this? Absolutely not.
Could I see the pain in your eyes? Yes. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous.
What's been going on, man? This is Wednesday night.
Yeah. It's a Wednesday night. Got a pedicure today.
Oh, nice.
With my mom. Well, first I played 18 holes of golf.
With your mom.
With my mom, while getting my nails done simultaneously. It's more like polo with the golf cart.
Yeah.
But no, so golf was fun. Got out and about. Someone offered me an edible. Can I talk about that on here? Right? I can, right?
Sure. This is a safe space.
And I was like, yeah, sure. Good friend of mine. And I ate it. And then like an hour later, my eyes were vibrating. And I was like, I got to take a nap. I think I'm getting old, bro. I don't know.
That's hilarious. I have never really been in like a druggy situation. Not druggy. Like, I don't want to make it sound bad. Most of the time when people bring out drugs. When people bring out drugs, I'm not there. I don't know if it's just my vibe. No idea. It could be both. Bad timing, and also I'm gonna narc on you. So fucking put it back.
Yeah, right.
Carl.
No, people are like, oh, just wait till Jordan goes to bed. It's fine.
One of my most favorite moments of my life though was when I was offered pot by one of Steph's dad's like friends.
Yeah.
And it was just a
What
feeling.
was his name first and last, and where does he work?
I don't know his last name. Anyway,
Okay.
he
Carl. Got
Carl Carlson. He was bringing out some weed, and I was like, "Well, time for me to leave." And he was like, "You want some?" And I was like, "No, I'm good, man. I just ate and the whole thing. I just made up some excuse." But my heart.
Yeah, you're not supposed to smoke pot until 45 minutes after you eat.
Yeah.
So.
My heart though was like, you just got offered weed by like the coolest little dude that you know.
Oh yeah.
And I truly felt like I made it. I made that guy think that I was cool enough for him to spend some of his money or growth or whatever he's doing with it on
share
me.
it.
It was very cool. Very cool.
Oh,
he
yeah.
does not think that. He probably never thought about that in his whole life. I think about it every Wednesday.
At least you do bring it up. This is off air, probably the 12th Wednesday in a row you've brought it up.
Yeah,
we get it.
every
I
Wednesday,
do, at least.
Like clockwork.
Oh, so happy you finally said it on the pod. You can leave me alone about it.
Hey, Rob, did I ever tell you about that time when that old guy offered me pot?
Yeah.
Not
It's
even
so
gave
funny
it to
to
me.
me,
He just
too.
offered it to me.
Yeah, just offered it. That you've never tried it, and I've, tried it a couple times. You know what I mean?
I'm just super focused, man. I'm not about. I don't like losing control of who I am. It's very uncomfortable to me.
I almost got you once. I was like, you're like, yeah, I've got like 2.5 weeks off of work. We could maybe try it. But in my head, I was like, he's just doing it for me. And I don't need him.
Yeah, man.
I don't need to waste $5 on him. So.
I feel so uncomfortable not knowing how I'm going to act.
Yeah.
Like most of the time I act stupid and dumb, but at least that's my choice. My body, my choice.
Exactly.
I don't like the idea of something else being like, take your shirt off, run around, be crazy. I don't like that idea. If I want to do that, let me do it myself.
You'd be like sitting next to me and you'd be like, fuck, Robbie hates what I'm saying right now. He's so annoyed with me. And I'd be like, oh, you're still here, dude. What's up? Sorry.
No, I would probably be the guy who like takes a phone call when I didn't need to. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm canceling subscriptions and like, making it worse for myself. Dude, speaking of that, Saturday, we were at a block party. Kristen and Jared's friend has the dopest house I've ever been to.
Nice.
Super rich. Pretty sure they're drug dealers. Not saying it, just saying it.
Not officially.
Dude, the whole time I was like, I live in a shack. Awesome. Cool.
How do you make this much money? Exactly.
Very, very cool house. Anyway, we're sitting out back, and pot's legal here, right? So a couple people are smoking, no big deal. Although my narc meter was like going off the charts.
You're like secretly videotaping just in case.
No,
like no.
No, we're sitting there, and this lady, she I think was just drunk, just tipsy, whatever. She answers the phone while there's like music and shit going on. It's loud. There's a huge PA system. People are trying to talk in the midst of like this half circle made of like camping chairs. And she answers the phone and she's like, "Oh my God, Veronica, we haven't even talked about Handmaid's Tale." And Steph, who watches that show, was like, "Hey, I haven't finished it. I don't want to be that person, but please don't, no spoilers kind of thing.
Don't fucking spoil it."
And I think she said it as like a joke because who would answer a phone call during this event? Like, go to the bathroom or something. Like, she was just outside. So literally, she has her phone. I can't do it because I have headphones on, but she has her phone and she's like, "Oh my God, I haven't talked to you about Handmaid's Tale." And Steph's like, "Oh my God, please don't say anything." And she's like, Sorry. Can you believe? And she goes on and on about this whole thing. And the entire time I was like, is this weird to anybody else? Like, there's no way the other person can hear her very well. It's 8:30 at night at a Nevada block party. It seems like such a weird time to be having that conversation.
Is she like in a Handmaid's Tale phone tree, and it's like you call 5 people and then they call 5 people?
I have no idea, dude. The whole time I was thinking like, this is my favorite kind of drunk person. The person who's drunk enough to not be crazy, but also drunk enough to not realize that I'm going to make fun of you to your face in front of everyone, and you're not going to really understand why everybody's giggling.
Exactly.
That's my favorite, because I just kept bringing it up. I literally took my phone and I was like, hey, Robbie, we never talked about Mighty Ducks 2, man. I haven't even brought that up to you. And I was like, Iceland, they fucking had it coming, man. And like, I just kept going on. It was hilarious.
Listen. Someone isn't caught up on their Emilio Este. I have to cover my mouth. This bitch.
Seriously.
This fucking bitch.
I was
Steph
dying.
made an enemy that night.
I was dying laughing. It was just such a weird moment, man. I'm just like, why would you answer the phone? No one. It's not like you have like a book report due tomorrow and you got to fucking do it. You're a 44-year-old lady. Like, what's wrong with you?
I also had kind of a weird encounter. Just like an awkward couple things happened all at once today at the nail salon. Mm-hmm. No one brought up a show that I've been watching, luckily, and then think they were doing anything by covering their mouth with their hand. But first and foremost, the lady doing the pedicure was like, at the weirdest time would get engaged with me. I'd be like chilling or whatever. My legs hurt from playing golf. She would just randomly she clipped I had an ingrown toenail, right? She clipped it, put the toenail on my like foot, and was like, huh? And I went down and I'm
like, do you want me to snort it? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Are you shaming me for I don't control how my toenails grow? And then she literally did this.
Oh, no.
With the fucking tongue.
Oh,
and
no.
I was laughing. And she's like, what? And I'm like, huh? Right there. And then she would just be like, I think she's like got a couple different strategies for maybe getting good tips or something. Because then they like rub your feet and they rub your legs or whatever. And she's like, it just felt so dirty to me because she's like rubbing my calves and she's like, huh? Feels good, huh? Feels good? Feels real good. Feels real good. I'm like, stop saying it. Quit it, dude.
That's hilarious.
Oh, and then my mom's trying to hook me up with this cute girl sitting two petties down. And I'm like, Mom, this lady's painting my nails right now. Okay, I don't think this other girl's going to be interested. And so she's like, my mom, the guy offered to paint little flowers on my mom's toenails.
Yeah.
And so he did, and it was very nice. And so she leaves first because she's done first. She's texting me. She's like, I think you should buy a flower for that girl for her toenails.
Dude.
I'm like, Mom, that's not how this works.
Your mom has always been like your like fearless wingman.
Yeah.
I feel like I've encountered so many times where she's been like, go tell her that she looks nice. And you're like, Mom, I can handle this. I've had sex before.
Yeah.
No, you never know though when the last
more
time.
Than No, I don't. I do know the last time, but I don't. I've forgotten it because it was so long ago.
Well, the next time you should stop during and just be like, huh? Huh?
Literally, I
feels
was like,
good, doesn't it? Feels good.
Feels good. Feels good.
That's hilarious.
Good. Oh man,
that is so fucking funny. I've gotten a pedicure once.
Yeah, before the wedding. Right?
Yeah, and it was just so uncomfortable. I think we talked about it. I was just so fucking ticklish, man. I couldn't stop. And I felt like, fucking Marge, who was doing my foot, was not enjoying the fact that I was just like shaking and kicking, and she was just like, huh?
What was her name?
Marge? I don't know what her name was.
Okay.
It was uncomfortable.
Call me.
It was fine.
Yeah,
though.
I get that. I'm not super ticklish. I'm like, I don't know why too, because it's always like the water is searing hot,
dude.
And then I get my foot dipped in hot wax. They do like a wax thing where they.
Yeah, you go all out. Some people, go for like your car wash. They'll go all out for your feet. They fucking go all out.
I don't give a fuck about my car, okay? I've put way more miles on these feet, okay? So, and they'll put like hot towels on, and they're always like, is it too hot? And bro, it could be like I could have boils on my leg afterwards. I'm never saying it's too hot.
Oh, I'm
like, no, I'm good.
I was literally like, like the whole time, and like Steph and her mom and her sister were just like, "What's the big deal?" And I was like, "This is lava. Right? Like, what the fuck?
It is so hot.
Can you please put the cool on a little bit so it like mixes slightly?"
Yeah, they just gotta like, you know, with the towels, they just like air it out once or twice. I'm like, no. Don't do that. Start it on fire. I'm like, can you dip it in kerosene and light it on fire?
Do you think she just had like a bad hearing? Or she was just like, huh?
Yeah.
That's my favorite noise.
Yeah, huh?
Dude.
A couple times she said something to the other girl, and it was like no one could understand what she was saying. But then like the guy that works there would be like, oh God, I almost did the accent. Bro.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure that's offensive.
Oh no.
He'd be like, she asked if you had the day off today. And I'm sitting there like, no, the fuck she didn't ask that. But anyway. Sorry.
I think we should turn into like a noise that we make all the time, similar to the apparently thing. Because, dude, it is a viral situation right now.
Oh, yeah.
I know 4 other people in my life who are now slightly addicted to saying apparently. And then when they hear it, they're thinking about saying apparently, and I feel kind of bad, but also like not really. Like it's funny to me still.
Yeah, are you doing it to me now? Because every time you say it now,
no, I don't want to say it.
You've mastered your addiction.
I haven't mastered it because I still think it's kind of funny still, but I need to stop.
No. Apparently.
Anyway, dude, the other day, me and Steph went out for lunch, and we parked next to a trashy car. You
mean like a 96 Beretta? Like someone trashy would drive
My mom had a Beretta.
So did my sister.
Really? That's hilarious. Yeah. Anyway, no, like a car that's full of fucking trash, bro.
Oh, okay.
We've all seen it. I'm assuming we've all seen it. It's not very common, right?
I sure have, yeah.
Typically, people that have cars like that probably have houses like that, which means they get caved in and they never get out.
Yeah,
that's what happened to Carl.
Yeah,
but man, I was so fascinated by this fucking car. Like, I don't want to be like a guy who like pokes fun at people other than on this podcast every other day.
I was gonna say, well, yes, you do. Yes, you do want to be that guy.
But man, I was just like. I was more intrigued by it more than making fun of it. Just like, how does it get that bad, man? Your whole driver's side is the only place where you can even sit. The passenger
even there's
side,
stuff on the floor probably.
Your windshield is fucking full as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't see out the back window, so that mirror is like they should be getting a citation.
Literally, dude. Literally.
Yeah.
I almost didn't want to go into the restaurant. I just wanted to sit in the car and wait for the fucking guy or girl who had that car and just be like, what happened, man?
Dude.
Did you buy it like this? I doubt it.
They were like, just have it for free. I don't want to have to clean it out.
I mean, yeah, man, it's crazy.
That blows my mind. Have you ever seen those videos where the guy sees someone in like a $250,000 Lamborghini, and he's like, "Hey, can I just ask you a quick question? What do you do for a living?"
I've seen that. Yeah,
like I'm a CPA or like I'm a music producer. We should do that, but with people with shitty cars, because they'd be like, "What do you do for a living?" And they'd be like, I stand outside McDonald's and ask for change. Like that would be because you know those people.
Yeah, dude. What do you do for a living? I buy stuff and store it in my driver's side window because I can't find anything else to put in this car. That's
my
God.
There's
such a fine line between like messy car and messy owner versus somebody who has like a mental illness. Like something is not clicking correctly. And I feel terrible for those that people. That's why I'm more intrigued more than like wanting to make fun of it. But I mean, I did bring it up for a lot of reasons. But
those people are pathetic. And
well, they definitely are never going to listen to this podcast because they can't even find the USB fucking thing to plug their phone in.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Absolutely not.
It was like a Jeep Cherokee type car.
That's a big
just
car,
full
too,
of shit, man. And you could kind of see through the windows, and of course I'm gonna look.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
There was like hand sanitizer like pressed up against one of the windows, and of course Steph, because she is the queen of like what if situations.
Yeah,
she was like, they should not have that up against the window. It's probably bad for it, and
it's gonna get hot. And then...
it's hot and it's alcohol, and I was like, you might be right about that. Honestly, there's a lot of combustion going on in there. Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy.
Even if it exploded, luckily there's a nice thick layer of old collections agency bills and fucking 35 phone chargers.
Yeah,
probably a shirt that got sweaty and they threw in the back seat. Like
Steph was like, why don't you just take a picture? And I was like, that's a little intrusive. I don't want to do that. I do think about that guy or girl all the time now, though, because when you get out of a car like that, that's embarrassing. Somebody's gonna see you and be like, "What the fuck?" And then when
something can fall out,
for sure, man. Holy fuck, you're right. I guarantee you, they open the door and like water and a bunch of goldfish fucking just like swim out of the fucking car.
like when you used to clean before your parents got home in a sitcom or a cartoon, and they'd open it up and it's.
Yeah, for sure. So I think about that when the guy leaves to go to Walmart or something. That's gotta be so embarrassing to that guy. But then when he's in Walmart, he's in his own world, thinking of things to fill his car with. But when he walks back, somebody else is gonna see him go into that car, and it's gotta be more embarrassing. Like the whole thing, I was like, I gotta meet this guy. He's gotta get on the pod if he could ever make it to a fucking computer.
Yeah, of course.
Man, I don't know. He's probably got 6 of them back in like the trunk area.
He's like, honestly, he's like, should I buy this life-size Connect 4? He's like, God, it would look real good next to those 15 McDonald's bags in the back seat, The guy I know whose car looks like that, it's not a surprise that his car looks like that.
Yeah,
like you kind of get the guy that vibe from him. About. I think you do too. And so my question is, did you like walk in? You went to B-Dubs, you said?
No, it was just a restaurant nearby. Like a diner.
Why did I? I'm thinking. I just watched our podcast from the other day. And I was thinking of poor Dante Jenkins or whatever his last name
I can't remember now.
But anyway, like you walked in and looked around. Did you know who it was?
No, like, but we were of course being like, who is it?
On the lookout. Yeah.
And like anybody sitting alone, I was like, it could be them. But then I was like, maybe they met somebody. And I was like, now all the cards are off the table. I don't know who it is at this point. But they were there longer than we were. So
they definitely didn't bring anybody with them.
For sure. Hey,
and
can you give me a ride? Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Like you got a skateboard, you can hold on to the back because that's all we got.
Hold
that's
on.
The only thing we can do.
We all know that friend. We all know that friend that when you're about to get in their car, they're like, "Oh, sorry, 1 second," and they're like throwing fucking water bottles and shit in the back just so you can have a little more. Can you imagine Carl getting into his car and then trying to make it a livable space for you with the same cadence of like, "Oh, just give me 1 second," and just like shoving everything in the back and nothing staying because it's full as fuck.
Because I've had probably 21. I drink a lot of water. Yeah. Okay, I've had and I recycle the water bottles, obviously.
Yeah.
But I've had probably, I'm that friend you're talking about.
I mean, you were definitely in my mind when that, but not like a bad way. Just what your car is.
I flirted with the edge between messy and mental health.
You never even got close, bro. There's no fucking way.
There's times where I literally have 30 pounds of laundry in my car. Okay. But I have this problem where, and maybe it's because I'm like a big old sweaty motherfucker, but like I always have to bring like 2 extra shirts just in case.
You're a smart dude.
Yeah, thank you. But then it's like eventually I've done that like 5 times in a row, and I have 11 shirts in my car that were clean, but now they've been sitting on the floor in the back because someone went to sit up front, and I was like, hold on, and I've got to throw all 11 shirts into the back, But that's as close as I get. Then I'm like, this is disgusting. Yeah. I need to.
Yeah, I mean, once Sawyer's like, I can't sit here, Dad. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah.
But dude,
I didn't know we were going to talk that long about the Trashy Car, but.
Oh man,
it makes me laugh.
Fuck that guy, whoever owns that car.
Yeah, I mean,
hot take apparently,
yeah, I
but
don't
fuck
know.
that guy.
I just fucking man, I don't know. It feels so weird.
Yes.
How'd you golf? I didn't even ask you.
I counted every stroke and I shot a 105. So
real time you shot like
80,
a 144.
89. No, I really did shoot a 105 for once because I played with serious golfers and they were like, because I wasn't even going to do it. And the guy next to me was like, I got to take a drop. And then I was like, what'd you get on that? A par? He's like, no, I got a 6 because I took the drop or whatever, or a 5. And I was like, oh, shit, we're counting those? So then from there on out, I counted all my drops. But I still did okay. I shot like a 56 on the first 9 and a 49 on the second.
Golf's not important, like for real.
Yeah, you're being nice asking the question. Fuck you. What?
I subscribe to the idea of never really learn the rules, so you never really have to play by them.
True.
You know what I mean? Like,
true.
I don't know what a drop really means. I know kind of what it means, but does it count? It could count 8 strokes. I would never fucking know.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, monogamy. What's that?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I remember
rules.
playing with Jared for the first time out here, and I think he wanted to maybe keep track a little bit more than normally what I would do.
Sure.
But I was just like, nah, bro. Me and Robbie play this way. We don't count water, bunkers, bogeys, anything.
Anything. Well, I mean, but then putting water there is an unfair advantage anyway.
Why is it there?
Anywhere near a golf course.
Dude, I've told you this a couple of times. There was a guy that told me that the rules of golf are there to help you, not hurt you, to help you. And I said, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? And he was like, you get a 2-stroke penalty, I think, for getting in the water, right?
I think it's, drop 1. So, like, drop 2, hit 3. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sorry. So, yeah.
So, like a 1, but it ends up being... Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I think.
Who knows?
Anyway.
Who fucking knows?
Who cares?
But he was like, you get a 1-stroke penalty if you get it in the water. Can you imagine how long it would take you to get that ball out of the water if you hit it in there? And I was like... That's the stupidest fucking logic I've ever heard of. Like, take you 8,000 swings. I don't even know what ball is mine. Fucking 8,000 balls in here. But I was like, I guess technically you're right, but I guess I don't fucking know.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No, the rules suck.
He was a good golfer so of course he would.
I shot a 71 today, of course.
Yeah.
Hey, good thing that this is coming out after your little golf day because those guys probably follow the rules. I'm going to be honest, bro.
I hope not.
At least one of them.
I hope I can say a few like quips right away just to get them, on my side. So they don't understand that I have a breakfast ball every hole. I don't know.
Oh shit. The Stanley Cup's over. Do you even know who's playing?
Yeah. Fucking Canadians and Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah. Do you want to know who wins?
I'm gonna say the Tampa Bay Lightning because they were winning 3-1.
Yep, they sure did. So.
All right.
I guess I gave it away. Sorry, my guy.
Yeah, based on the logic.
So we're gonna do things a little differently moving forward.
Yeah. We've talked to the sponsors. We've communicated.
We're not breaking up.
We've communicated with our fan.
We need to talk to them. The one of them.
To him.
Yeah, we're gonna do things different. We're gonna be funny.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna split up. We're gonna split up the segments. We're gonna split up the segments. Yeah.
For a small part of me was like, "Is this what?"
Yeah. Wait.
What?
So what are we doing?
We didn't talk about this beforehand.
Yeah. Seriously. But we're gonna do things a little differently because. When we record Saturdays, most of the podcast is taken up by our segments, and we just kind of want to split it up so we can shoot the shiz a little more.
Yeah, a little bit more. So we'll do our fucking idiots on our Saturday podcast, which comes out today.
Premieres Wednesdays. Yeah, today.
And then for our Wednesday episode, we'll do...
You ready for some mind-blowing facts?
Our other segment.
Oh, I thought you were...
What?
Pausing so it could say it.
Oh shit! I should have.
It worked. I think.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put it in post.
Yeah.
In post.
In post. Yeah. You fix it.
Yeah. In post.
You do the easy part and edit the podcast. So.
Yeah. So we're gonna do our fucking facts on
let's do
Wednesday.
I'll kick it off.
Okay. Robbie's going first with his fucking fact. Everybody, listen up. Carl, Listen
up, Carl. Anyway, I knew this fact previously, but I thought it was pretty interesting and relevant, considering I'm going down to Chicago tonight.
Are you bragging that you knew a fact, but nobody else knows for sure that you knew this beforehand?
It might seem a little fishy that I found it on a list and am now claiming to have known this prior.
It does seem a little fishy, yeah.
But I also got a 39 on my ACT, so suck it, Jordan. Okay.
You can only get a 32 on an ACT, so
maybe you can.
I can't remember what I got on that. I don't want to remember though. I feel like it was probably like a 6.
My cousin and I tied, so we can never fucking stay on topic.
Just tell about your fact.
No, hold on. So my cousin is the smart one, and I'm like the artsy fartsy weirdo.
Yeah.
And the first time we both took the ACT, we tied, which I always told him I was as smart as him, and he never believed me.
Yeah.
And I fucking proved it.
Yeah.
And then he took it again, and he got like a 32, and I didn't take it again because I already won. Okay. I already fucked his ass up when I tied him the first time.
Yeah, for sure.
Tyler, if you're listening to this,
Fuck
he is
you,
way
Tyler.
smarter than me. So anyway, you probably know Chicago's called the Windy City, right?
Yep.
Do you know this fact already?
No, go ahead.
You sure don't, bitch, because I do. And a lot of people assume that if you've ever been downtown, you know it's real fucking windy off Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
It whips you.
That's
whips
what happens
you good.
around lakes.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a lakeologist, Jordan. You're a fucking an expert on fresh bodies of water that are not salt water. Shut up.
Okay.
So anyway, the real reason Chicago's called the Windy City
Wait, can I
is
answer
kind
this
of for
first?
two. Yeah, go ahead.
It's all the revolving doors, right? It's like there's too many of them downtown that it's
like
just fucking creates like a fucking wind
Just
tunnel.
cyclones.
No,
always.
okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I think it's because people eat a lot of hot dogs and beefs, and they're always breaking wind. All right, they're always farting down there in Chicago.
All right, get to the fact.
In the front room.
Front room.
I don't even want to say it anymore, dude. I'm past it.
All right.
So the real reason it was first coined by a 19th century journalist to describe the people who live in Chicago, and it's meant as criticism, saying that these people are full of hot air. So they're saying it's the Windy City because people like in politicians, there's a lot of corrupt politicians in Chicago. So there's like this whole, and I mean, I wasn't there. I wasn't alive in the 19th century, contrary to my fucking hairline. But yeah, it's not actually because it's windy. It's a fucking diss.
That dude got so lucky that it actually was windy too. So nobody,
real windy,
I literally
right?
did not know that, and I still don't believe you. So
Yeah.
it's got to be the revolving doors.
Yeah, I think it's for sure the revolving doors. But if not that, mine is a solid second viable option.
How have I never heard of that? I don't remember. I mean, people just refer to it as that. I never hear the explanation, I guess.
Are you just mad that I knew that before
I don't think
I read
he knew
that,
that.
even though I never said it
you
before?
just made that shit up, bro. I thought about
dude.
I thought about doing a segment without telling you, and then just having it be a segment where I lie to you and have you react and then be like, and that was the Jordan doesn't tell the truth segment. But
You're gonna you'd call me on the phone and record it one time and be like, yeah, dude, I got left foot cancer. And I'd be sobbing and coming to terms with your untimely death. Be like, and I just caught you again on Jordan Fields not telling the truth minute.
punked.
Punk.
That's a good fact, dude. I never knew that. Who was the guy who said it, or did you not say that?
This 19th century journalist that I knew.
Yeah, you made this shit up. There's no way that that's real.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, my fact.
That's a good one.
I'm actually gonna pull up my phone because we came up with this idea fucking 6 minutes before we started recording.
Do it. No, we didn't,
Dude.
Jordan.
Here we go.
The sponsors would not want to hear that.
If you wanted to watch every video on YouTube, you would have to watch 55 crore hours worth of videos as of now, minus what you've already watched. So I don't know if you know what a crore is, because I never fucking heard of that. It's spelled CRORE. It stands for 10 million. Don't know why we had to come up with a word that's hard to pronounce to say 10 million, but 55 of those, so 550, 100 million or whatever. I don't know how to fucking say it.
It'd be like 5.5 billion, maybe.
Yeah, that's better. Why did we have to say crore? Anyway,
I don't know.
Every minute you spend watching a new video, 100 hours of video are added. So basically, you can't watch all of YouTube. Like, you will never, ever have enough time or patience to sit through every single thing. It's impossible.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
As people that are contributing to this crore nonsense, it feels good. It feels good to be a part of the zeitgeist and, make sure that no one will ever hear this because they're too busy trying to watch everything else.
Mm-hmm. Like, good word, by the way.
Zeitgeist?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know words, bro. I have the best words.
Your words are impeccable. Awesome words. Outstanding.
Yeah. 55, or let's say 5.5 billion. No,
that number could be wrong. But we'll just say 55 crore because it's really fun listening to you say that word, if I'm being honest.
I had to like have Google explain how to say it because I was like, it looks like crore. Crore. Yeah.
It's like when you cry and scream at the same time. You're croring.
Dude, that's...
I do that a lot, by the way.
Hold on. We could make like a new thing. Like instead of planking or fucking doing whatever else kids do, we can start croring. People get out there.
We just like find public places and then just sob uncontrollably and scream as loud as you can while you're doing it.
Crore. Wow. Yeah.
Viral sensation.
You'll never watch all of YouTube. So even if you wanted to try, couldn't happen.
Well, obviously the person who said that, aka you, has never tried an edible because I've watched 52 crore today. Okay.
Wait a minute. Think about obviously excluding this show. Think about all the dumb fucking shit that's on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Just think of all the stupid shit that's on YouTube that you would have to sit through on top of the cool stuff. So you'd have to sit through like Charlie bit my finger. Cool. That's hilarious.
Yep.
Let's
awesome.
watch it.
Love it.
But also some guy like explain how to like repair a carburetor in Latin. You'd be like, I don't want to do this. This sounds awful.
Yeah, it's a fucking dead language. It's a fucking dead language, idiot. Fix your carburetor in English like the rest of us.
Yeah. Anyway,
stupid.
that was my fact. So hopefully you guys like the fact that we're gonna split this up a little bit. I heard from a reliable fan that he seems to enjoy the segments, which is nice. I enjoy them. Gives us something to riff on, and we
don't you dare give a sly backhanded what's up to your fucking other boyfriend, okay? When you're sitting on here live on air with me, okay? Yeah, why don't you answer that call from Pizza Hut at 2 a.m. while laying next to your fucking wife, okay?
All right.
I'm done with you, bro.
All right. Well, I think that's been the podcast.
I think so.
Episode 33, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar episode. Had nothing to do with him. He may or may not have played for the Bucks. No idea.
Scottie Pippen got paid less than we get paid for this podcast to play for the Bulls. Apparently,
we should have brought up The Last Dance because they made Scottie look like a punk in that documentary.
A PAB.
He did some punk things. Let's be honest. He didn't get that surgery because he didn't want to get he didn't want to play anymore. He also. What did he do? He didn't want to play in the last 4 seconds of the game because he wasn't gonna get the ball or something.
Yeah, because they drew up the play for someone else to shoot.
Yeah, that's a punk move. And let's be honest, Michael Jordan, the ultimate lunatic, probably had a lot of punk moves, but the documentary was about him basically. So
yeah,
say it with me, everybody. That's been the podcast. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Send us an email, twofuckingidiotspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
Hit us up on Instagram.
And I want to say it one more time, just so you guys know I'm serious. Fuck Britain. I know. I just want to put that out there. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We have a love-hate relationship with them. I'm still on Hamilton, so it's like they're kind of mean to me.
Mostly hate.
Yeah.
Mostly hate.
Awesome. See you guys.
Love you guys. See you later.
Love you guys.
You fucking
Thank you guys
idiots.
for listening. See ya.
Happy or sad, it's story time.